the small companies, mid companies, large companies, a portfolio needs to have a flavor of all of those. Because at any given time, that correlation, 1-to-1, if the large companies go down, it could be the small companies are going up. So you need to blend it. That's how I can outperform the S&P 500 with less risk, because I'm spreading it out on different asset classes. Okay, we're getting way too long on this. Finding it interesting? This, you probably have heard this before, or is this just reminders? Number 7. According to a recent study, what percentage of Americans have calculated the amount of assets needed for retirement?
Answer C.
14%? It's 3. It's D again. It's a smaller number. That means that most of the people in this room don't know their number. They don't know how much they're going to need. So some of us, so you need to spend some time going through what it is that you need. Let me give you a little math thing that you can all perform this. It's not rocket science. Let's just pull a number out of the air. $1 million. You have $1 million, and you wanted to preserve the principal, and you could get a 5% return on your money. You'd have $50,000 a year of income, correct? If you spent principal and interest, you could earn a little bit. You could spend a little bit more than that. So that's kind of like the number. And if you don't have a number, that's a good one to start with, because in 25 years, inflation alone is going to tell you that that million is not going to be a very good number. If it works now, it's probably going to work then. Most people prefer to work backwards from what they're currently earning. I can probably assure you that if you wanted to retire tomorrow, you'd like to have the same money you're making right now. Right?
Yes.
Why? Because you have certain bills that you're paying, you have certain expenses that you have. Your mortgage is going to continue, and maybe if you get lucky, not even lucky, if you plan well, you can have a house paid for by the time you retire. And if you do that, your current standard of living all of a sudden bumps up because you don't have to pay a mortgage. So if you cook your current income, and if your current income is $50,000 a year, then you're going to probably need to have pretty close to $1 million somewhere to make that work. That'll kind of preserve your standard of living. And then if you keep adding to it, then with inflation, then maybe you'll be able to get by. That's a good number to start with. Any questions? Let's keep on a roll here. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm not here to do anything like that. If you wish to contact me to ask me a question that this is a part of my ministry, Dan Wallentine at cox.net. It's real simple. You can just email me something personal, something. Sean was correct. Real estate, insurance, asset management. Most of my insurance business was working with small business owners with 401k plans, with retirement plans, with employee benefits. I've tried to find a younger rep that could take over my practice, and I can't find one because my practice has been too broad, including the real estate business. So I've had to carve up what I do into components and have somebody else help me. So I have an insurance partner who's a lot younger than I am, and he loves working with insurance apps. Frankly, I got tired of that. So he handles the insurance part, but I help with the plan.